Hi-yo YouTube, my name is Dexter and welcome back to Tactical Breach Wizards, where I want that sword. Ah, shit. So we're doing this in Lively, odd choice. Brought you home, kid. We left when I was 7. I didn't grow up in the sandbagged black sites. Well, maybe if you had, you'd have toughened up by now. Quieter than intended. I'm tough. Tough? You're broken, Vesker. One little snafu and you fell apart. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip this one. I mean, they're probably important to the story, but I just don't care. Alright, when Zan's self-loathing becomes debilitating, Jen's friendship was a lifeline. It takes a trust that deep to fully unlock the power of another wizard's vessel, but when you do, the rewards are, it says here, +3 knockback. For one mission only, Jen's vessel has given your standard shot a ridiculous boost. 3 bolt burst. Alright. Yeah, that's, definitely something. We're gonna move on, though. Villa Medil, the next day. Friends, excuse me if I'm buzzing, but every Medillan kid dreams of sitting at the stone table someday. I dreamt of goring rabbits. All the same, please use coasters. Alright, let's talk counter heist. We've let Reactor believe we have secret tunnels leading into the mine, so they'll send Bori down there to block them off. Assuming that play works, we still have 3 major problems left to solve. Which do we want to tackle first? Bori's not going to light up that mana vein just because we asked. Bori's not going to light up that mana vein just because we asked. I've got some thoughts, but you all know him better than me, so I'll put it to you first. I can just stand near what you want me to burn, or want him to burn. Could that work? Is there splash on his spell? A little. But Dal, his fire is worse than it sounds. Your armor won't help. You'd pass out in seconds. It's a fair point. We shouldn't throw our only armor at the one thing it's weak to. Didn't hear any other volunteers. I mean, if you want him to burn someone we don't like, I go canine, he goes feral. Explain? My bite's worse than my bark. It makes anyone see red. If I turn him rabbit, he'll torch his own mom if she gets too close. Interesting, but tactically we have a lot more control over our own positioning than the enemies. Not necessarily. Falling into a death's door was educational. Did some experiments. Let's just say I can move anyone we like to anywhere I can put down a door. And you can put those in any wall, as long as I have clear shot. Well, that makes putting a target in front of the vein significantly easier. That actually sounds workable. I want to grill you both on the nitty-gritty of those powers later, but I'm ready to call that a plan. We send Banks and Ryan down to the mines. I don't need a lot of persuading to put a necromancer in the same room as the one guy we absolutely need alive. That's, you know, not a bad plan. What's next? How do we burn the mana stockpile in the vault? So, the stockpile's in the vault, right above the mines. It's 300,000 kilos of triple density refined mana, enough to make a global superpower with Reactor's tech. If we win the war, beat Liv, and burn the mana vein, we can eventually destroy it ourselves. But given the stakes, we don't want the fate of the world riding on that string of long shots all landing. We've got a guy who can burn in the building. Let's get it burned. Can we get Bori up to the vault? I think we covered all the ways of moving Bori last meeting, and the only one we liked took 24 hours and a misinformation ploy. Even if we had that kind of time, it'd clash with our first lie. Can we get the stockpile down to the mines? Not through the corridors, logistically, but if we blew out the floor? Interesting. It's not well supported, it's built over an old shaft, but the floor itself is sedenite. I've got no portable munitions that can punch through that. How thick is not thick? Less than half a meter. Jen? Oh, you want to try roof breach? Elaborate. The breach spell we use on doors. With the right reagents, there's no reason I can't inscribe a bigger version of it on a roof, or a floor, and punch the whole thing out. What would you need? How much brimstone, stranglethorn, and snakeblood do you have on hand? How much brimstone, stranglethorn, and snakeblood do you have on hand? Our Arcanist gets in tomorrow. I'll text her your Rex. It's gonna be like a fat adult python's worth of snake blood. A fat adult python's worth of snake blood. She'll have the snake blood. I probably need some backup. Right. Tactical priorities. I'll need to get around the room fast to describe the glyph, and I can't afford to focus on combat. Mobility support and raw damage. Dal? I'm in. For a heist planning meeting, we really breezed past how we get into the vault. We're expecting Reactor to lock down the mana vault pretty tight, but they've never bothered with the gold vault. They're not short of cash. But they don't know the two are connected. It's not on the blueprints. That's your in. Alright, I think you can take it from there. Done. Jen and Dal sneak into the vault and blow the floor out. The mines team can take it from there. I can read. I can't read. And what's next? I just noticed how much, fast food is around. Let's figure out what to do about Liv. You know her better than anyone. What's our best shot? All of us at once. It's the only thing we haven't tried. I'm open to that, but we have to torch the mana first. Won't work. The minute she gets word of any of us on site, she'll be there to handle it personally. He's not wrong. She don't trust reactor drones to handle anyone with craft. Well, I can't sign any version of this where torching the mana depends on beating Kennedy first. With the greatest respect, your history with her doesn't convince me you can win that fight. That's fair, honestly. Ryan, could you get to her before the heist? Do any of yours have relevant craft, Moss? We've got a fireball guy. She'll dodge it. Case has a skin like a tank. She'll blow past him. Mila can speak to cats. Situational at best. Baz can freeze time. Oh, hello! For everyone. What does that mean? Him too. So he can't do anything when time is frozen? Right. So in what sense is time frozen? I've been meaning to circle back on that. Alright, well, a fascinating chat with Baz to be had there at some point, but he's not sounding like the live-killing hyper-wizard we're after. Would it be fair to summarize the rest of your list in terms of the original question as a no? Not unfair. Ryan, could you get to her before the heist? How long have I got? Tonight. And where is she now? We don't know. And how fast can she move? Starting to realize these questions are rhetorical. Clocked it. I'm slick as the next prick, but there's no prick that slick. Whatever rank and file, sheer numbers? Non-starter. Like dropping pups in a wood chipper. Sure, there's a theoretical tonnage of bones that might actually jam it, but we're definitely looking for a force depletion estimate that doesn't involve the phrase, theoretical tonnage of bones. What about a distraction? You said she'll run to any of us when we show up, so what if we start with a decoy? The problem with the Chronomancer is nothing distracts her for long. You might. What does that mean? Vesker, she's got a block on you. She would have killed you 10 times over by now, but she keeps stopping short. We've got history, but I think that rope runs out real fast if I get in her invasion gears. You vex her, mate. She talks like she's got something left to prove to you. Fuck knows what. If you push her buttons, drum up a Barney, she ain't leaving that pissing match to handle us randos. She's in it till she bodies you. Villains do love speeches. Fuck's sake, is that really our strategy? He's actually onto something. Conversation's the only thing she can't do instantly. Can't win an argument without waiting for her, or she can't win an argument without waiting for a reply. And I've still got blink charms left. The rest of us could blink in to back you up as soon as the mana's torched. That's a yes from our 2 live experts, and it doesn't jeopardize the burn, so it's a yes from me. Zan, let's put you on the roof. Furthest thing from the mines. Once she shows, keep her talking, keep your pulse, and everyone will blink in when they're done their jobs. You've got a chopper? Not that we can use for this. Can't you blink up there? Not without a friendly to blink too, but you can use my broom. Can I? I mean, like, physically, can I? We'll make it work. Talk to me later. What's next? You know, this might actually be a plan. I'm as surprised as you are. Let's sleep on it before we get too excited. We might have just talked too long and lost our minds. At last! Oh, that was... Alright, I didn't expect that to be that. Okay, I was expecting there to be actual content. Like actual puzzling, planning. Max level, oh boy. So I'm gonna go, when we come back, this feels like the final mission. So I'm gonna go, hope you all enjoy this, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye everybody, it's been a ton of fun.